Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Laura. I am just gonna talk about my trash today. We're doing a little empties and repurchases. I want to just get on into it. I don't want this to be a long video. I know my first empties video was like a accumulation of 3 months. So it was like my Q4 empties for 2019. And I don't want to do that big of an ordeal this time. So I've used some stuff up. I'm decluttering a couple things and I'm going to share those in this video too. I have my little bag, not bag. This is like an insert from IKEA for drawers, but we use it for trash now. So that's that. So I'm just going to start with the things that aren't really like fun packaging, but they're still things. So I finished up I'm trying to not use these, so don't come at me, but I'm working through my cotton rounds that I have left. So I finished a package of them. I have like half a pack left of another one. So I like ripped this one open. Like I was an actual animal with this, but I finished 100 count. I don't typically reach for these usually ever. I've been using them more with a toner, but I'm fine with using toner and just like putting it in my hands per Sarah Rose's recommendation. Thank you. I also used up a Lush bath bomb. I didn't even buy this. My fiance bought this for me because he spoils the crap out of me. He's so kind. This smelled really nice. I don't really use bath bombs all too much. And honestly, like unpopular opinion, I prefer like bubbly baths rather than just like a bath bomb. Bath bombs don't do much for me. So I probably wouldn't repurchase. And then a couple other things that aren't really exciting that I've already talked about in my last video, 2 videos ago, I don't know. I finished a philosophy, these are like little foil packets, so I took these on vacation. I finished a philosophy one, wouldn't repurchase, not cruelty free. I finished a DHC deep cleansing foam, wouldn't repurchase, not cruelty free, and a Sunday Riley facial cleansing cloth. I don't think they sell these. I don't know. Also trying to steer clear of like these one single use kind of things. Let's just keep on the roll of skincare. I had quite a bit of skincare actually. Like I'm very surprised. So I don't know the order of which I finished these. I have an IT Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. I liked this. It's completely empty. I don't know if people like proof that things are empty. That guy there. This is like the perfect size. This lasts me like a couple months and I actually really like this eye cream. I would definitely repurchase this. So I really enjoyed that. I also have a couple samples that my sister's mother-in-law, does that make it my mother-in-law too? No, I don't know. I got these little Sunday Riley. It came with that cleansing cloth too. They're just like in-flight things. So I had a face cream that I've used up. I cut open and used up. And then I had a hand cream that I cut open and used up, which has been hindering the progress on my other hand creams. But I actually really liked the hand cream in this, and it makes me want to try the brand more, which is dangerous. So, yay. And then I was so happy I finished this. I finished my Neutrogena SPF 70 sunscreen. Can't even, okay. I cut it open and I got every last drop of this out. I actually ended up mixing some of this with my foundation too, but I ended up making like a tinted moisturizer of my own with this and I liked it. Neutrogena is not cruelty free, so will not be repurchasing, and I've really fallen in love with my Super Goop ones that I've been using since this. I also finished up an actual deluxe size of the Purity Made Simple. Is that actually the name? It's the one-step facial cleanser from Philosophy. Again, it's a fine cleanser. I don't like the smell of this cleanser though. I don't know. It kind of is like citronella-y, like the mosquito repellent, and I was not a fan. So wouldn't repurchase, not gonna repurchase. I was just very excited to get it on out. I finished a rose hip seed oil. I love rose hip seed oil. This one, I kind of just buy whatever one is fairly inexpensive on Amazon. I liked this. This is something I love keeping in my collection. This does help with discoloration. I love this stuff. It does help with my acne scarring too. If I have anything, I put that on and it tends to like eliminate any like dark spots or what have you with with any acne scarring. I also finished the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. That is this guy here. I didn't have much left of it. I've been using this for 2 months now, or yeah, about 2 months at this point. I liked it so much that I had bought a second one, realizing that I liked this so much. It was kind of tacky on the skin, but my moisturizer felt so good after I put it like this under it and then the moisturizer on top of it. It felt so good. So I really enjoyed that. Then the last skincare thing I have, yay, is a Clinique Liquid Facial Soap Oily Skin Formula. Now, I don't necessarily have oily skin, but I did like how this felt on my skin. And so I like it. It's really nice, but not going to repurchase it. So a couple lotion empties. I actually forgot I had this. This is just an Ulta Beauty whipped vanilla hand cream. So my coworker gave me this not 2019 Christmas, but 2018, like right around Christmas time. She was so cute, and she like puts a little goodie bag together. So she gave me this one. I used it up. I liked it. It kind of smelled like marshmallows, and then it kind of started to smell off, so I just powered through the last of it. That was like the last week that I was using it. It kind of just smelled a little off, so powered through that and got it out. And then my coworkers ended up buying this for me when I had my accident. They put like a goodie bag together, and I used this guy up, and I really liked it. It's very sweet. It smells like sweet tarts, or like they're sweet tarts, I think that's what they're called. And it really did moisturize very well. So I enjoyed that. So yay. I finished up this little mini of the Katy Perry. This is just the Killer Queen original. I finished this guy up. This was in my 20 favorites. I was very happy to roll this out, or else the little tiny remnants would have lived in my collection until the end of time. Like, I would never have used them. So very excited that I use this up. I have a whole big full size of it to get through now, but very happy. I finished up. I know there looks like there's still some product in there. I've taken a spatula and scraped every bit that I can out of this. This is a Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in the shade Halo. As you can see, it had like a blue. I hope you can really tell on camera. It like kind of has a bluish tint, which it definitely did. It had a bluish tint on the face, so it wasn't the most flattering, and it's gone, and I'm very happy. This was the last little mini that I had of these, and now I have full sizes. And then probably the most exciting thing, I posted a really cute like description of like finishing this on Instagram, on my Instagram. But it was this Marvelous Moxie by Bare Minerals. This was in the shade Smarty, no, not Smarty Pants. This was in Superpower. This lip gloss has lived in my collection, I'm not even kidding, for at least 4 years. It's kind of disgusting, the fact that I still use this, but it smelled fine. It never looked separated. It performed just as it did the first day that I got it, and the color is amazing. I actually really love the color of this. I'm almost kind of sad that it didn't make its way to my wedding. One more makeup thing. This was so close to being like, I almost finished the whole thing. I was like marking it down on my little paper because I was going to roll it into my 20 favorites because I loved this. This is a Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie liner. They don't sell this line anymore, which is really disappointing because this was a really nice line. This was in the shade Revved. I broke it. I dropped it and it broke. Quickly talking about these. Lashtopia by Bare Minerals. This is just a mascara. This is a really nice mascara, and I really like this mascara. If you can get it on a discount during the holiday, Bare Minerals makes lovely mascaras. I also finished this One Day Tattoo Real Lasting Eyeliner by K Palette. This was in my 20 favorites as well. I really like this eyeliner. I would 100% think of repurchasing it. I have a couple more that I need to get through, but I would repurchase. So I really like this brush. I really like the shape. I like how like large it is. It's like, it's hefty. It's a big brush, really nice for powder. This, ever since I got it, I have noticed this. It sheds. The bristles break off, the bristles shed, and you're left with little remnants on your face, and it's very annoying, and it's kind of pokey now. I'm over it. Another one that's pokey is this Bare Minerals Crease Defining Brush. I have had this for no joke 7 years now. A long time. Honestly, maybe even 10. I've had this brush forever. So So this one, this is a Morphe M160-116. If you can read that. So there's nothing particularly wrong with it, but it's just thick. It's like a little thicker for what I want. It's like the brush used to be really thin and precise, and it's just kind of exploded. This has just got to go. There's nothing wrong with these brushes that I'm going to say, except I just have no purpose for them in my collection. I don't use them ever, literally ever. And I've kept at least one similar one of these. So this is a nice brush, but I have a similar one already that's a little more fanned. This is like the smallest, tiniest little fan brush ever. I don't get the point of this, so I'm decluttering it. I don't get it. I have two of these Bare Minerals Heavenly Eyeshadow buffing brushes. They're like little domed brushes, and I don't like them on my eye. I have this, it's a M216 from Morphe. It's just a brow brush. There's actually nothing wrong with this one, and I was trying to give it to my mom, but she doesn't want it. There's nothing wrong with it other than the fact that there's no spoolie, and that just kind of annoys me. I have two of these full taper shadow brushes. One is just like a single size, and one is a dual-ended. So it has like a crease brush, and it has this. I honestly debated just keeping these because I feel like these brushes are nice. The paddle is a little bit too big for my eye shape, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's still in great condition. I've never had an issue with these. And then two, I just don't understand and don't use them for their purpose. I have these two. This is a G42 and a G41. They're just like contour brushes. I'm keeping one contour brush. I don't need them. Whatever. Okay, so I don't know if we're at a little different angle or anything. I have my list of things that I bought. I want to just say, well, first of all, I don't count any of the purchases that I made, breaking my no buy. Two, I'm not going to count one of my purchases to my budget, and that is my SPF purchases. Basically, I use my FSA that is provided to me by my employer, and I was going to buy this sunscreen, and it was going to be like $10 to ship it, and this was like $20. So I'm like, well, I'm going to just buy both and then just have an extra one, whatever. So this was $36 and this was $22. It goes on my FSA, so it doesn't count towards my budget because that money's already like done and accounted for like every year. So the first thing that I bought was just a replacement for my brush cleaner. This is the Cinema Secrets Pro Cosmetics Makeup Brush Cleaner. I buy the big tub of it because it lasts me 3-4 months. So I bought this one. I usually find the cheapest one on Amazon that I can find, and then I buy it. So this one, I've seen ranges of like $30 all the way to like $57 or like more. I got this one for $36. So I will link it. It has a very like chemically vanilla scent. It does not linger on the brushes. The second and last thing that I purchased was an eye cream. So I've been kind of wanting an eye cream. I think I mentioned that in my skincare inventory. I'm using the Ordinary eye cream. It's like in a dropper. It's very liquidy, and I think that it would benefit from a cream eye cream. So this was $38. This is the Bare Minerals Brilliant Future Age Defense and Renew eye cream. I got this from the outlet mall down in Florida. I've never used this because I wanted to kind of do like a first impression on it. I've been wanting like a traditional eye cream. Ever since I finished my It Cosmetics ones, I have been just craving like a very like creamy, luxurious feeling eye cream rather than the one that I'm using now is very, very liquidy, and I think it would benefit from something like this on top of it. The only other thing that I've acquired, I did not buy it, but I've acquired it. So I jokingly, and I want a keyword, jokingly, sent my fiance a screenshot of that ColourPop was having a 25% off sale, and I said Valentine's Day is coming up and that coconut palette looks cool. So he got me the coconut palette. Now he spent $9 on this. It's not counting against my budget because our money is separate at the moment. So I got this one, which is beautiful. The only complaint that I have on this is this shade here. I just opened this today and saw it. I got it yesterday, opened it today. I posted it on my Instagram. That shell, yeah, has a big like scratch in it, which is super weird. I have been eyeballing this palette since it launched. Like, that was the only thing that I was like, hey, that looks cool. I was gonna send him some 4th Ray Beauty or whatever that is, skincare, but I was like, no, don't do it. But he is so cute, and like looked on the bestsellers of ColourPop and saw this palette, the Bare Necessities. First of all, no one told me that this packaging actually has like the ridges on it. It's really cool. The only complaint, first of all, I just want to say I like the cardboard more than the plastic. The only complaint that I have, when I opened it up, I've fudged the shade up, but there were 3 shades. Actually, this one looks a little rough around the edges too. So this shade here, Dutch Process, has like that same scratch. This Tease Me has like a dent or like a darker color in it. It's beautiful. Did I need it? No. Those I've acquired. I did not buy them. They do not count in my no buy. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's not going to be super long. Hopefully I can cut this down. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you saw anything in my empties or that I bought that you also love, let me know. I love to hear about it. If you have any recommendations on, or if you want to see any looks with these 2 palettes, let me know. Well, I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.